There you go. We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Asia session live stream. Pull up your charts. Let's get it started. All right. I haven't done a weekly analysis yet, so that's what I want to start by doing today. I did share what I was looking for, though, in my Telegram group, so I'll explain that right now. Let me get rid of these buttons. Boom. All right, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing great. Let me know in the general chat if you guys can hear me. We got 93 people in here. Love to see each and every single one of you guys in here. Yo, how big is the SL today? My stop losses aren't usually that big. I don't know if you're trying to make a joke or... Yeah, it took half profits, 100 move stops, broke even. Only went in with 2 micros, should have went in with a little more. Gotcha. Risked a lot, made 1200 with Luca. Did Luca go live today in Mamba's community for Asia? I took one trade and made $60 and now only $86 away from passing my one-step funded account. Dude, that's awesome. Love to hear that. What's good, Mark? This weekend has the longest 3 days I've ever had. Why is that? You guys can hear? Awesome. Why has it been the longest? All right. So let's get started with the top-down analysis from the weekly time frame. Let's see what we got on the weekly. So we don't really have anything significant on the weekly time frame. If you guys take a look here, we pretty much only have this weekly fair value gap down here, and this one down here. These no wicks, but they've already been filled. There's nothing relevant here, so that's when we can scale down to the daily time frame right here. Also want to clean up the charts over here because they look kind of messy. Pepper. Pepper. Oh. Alright, guys. Scaling down to the daily time frame is what I wanted to talk about, because on the daily time frame here, we have this huge daily bearish gap. And you can see we've been respecting this gap. Like the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 candles have respected this daily gap. So we've been in here for 2 weeks. And I am expecting that we're going to pull back up, close above it. Why? Because the dollar is pretty bearish still. So as long as the dollar is bearish, I'm going to be expecting a bullish narrative. And I'm pretty much going to be looking for buys until we get there. So now on the daily time frame, we don't have anything else. Like we have these lows right here. But I don't know if we're going to get to these lows for sure. That's when you scale down to the lower time frame because there's nothing else relevant. You want to see the price come up here, close above this gap, right? That's what we're looking for. So that's going to be a bullish narrative. Then you scale down and see, okay, is there something that's going to stop us on the lower time frame? And here on the 4 hour, honestly, I don't see any gaps or anything in this leg. That would be this bullish candle. There's no fair value gaps or anything. Is this gold, coach? Yes. XAUUSD is GC on Legacy. So if you guys are trading on Legacy, you're going to use GC, MGC. I have something in my eye and it's really itchy. Am I tripping or I can't hear? Can everybody hear me? Let me know. Do you think the move for gold has already ran? No, I definitely don't think so. I don't think so at all. Today's 16th. Mark equals XAU go. Hey, I like that. I like that. Loud and clear. Awesome. All right. So 4 hour time frame, I also don't see anything, but obviously like the narrative is bullish. I'm watching a little puppy over here, and she's being a little bit of a pain. So if you guys hear a little puppy, that's what's going on here. We have this 4 hour gap though, and okay, what I can see so far is we barely missed this gap. So this is actually something that I really like using. You guys can go back to a few of my previous streams and see that whenever it barely misses a confluence, I love aiming for that. So now that I see that there's no gaps to the left hand side, like no fair value gaps here that's going to stop us, it's probably going to actually rip down to this low right here. And then finally try to tap into this 4 hour gap again. Because we barely missed it right here. So that's honestly a pretty good target. We can scale down even lower time frame now that we have like a bigger narrative. So that's when I like to scale down, going into the 2 hour, going into the 1 hour, 30-minute time frame until we find a good confluence. Here we have, okay, this candle does actually have a wick. Keep scaling down. 15-minute time frame. This is the first thing that I'm gonna look at right here. I can see here 15-minute time frame. We're about to get an IFEG. So I'm gonna wait for this to play out, and then I'm gonna go fix little puppy's pads because she ripped them all up. Alright guys, I'm waiting 6 minutes for this to play out, and that's gonna be the narrative for a bearish position trying to take out this low. And if it does take out that low, we're getting closer to these daily lows. That might actually be the daily low right there. 4923. We got 49. Oh no, this isn't the daily low yet. All right, guys, that's what we're aiming for. Did you take that sell? No, I haven't taken any sells yet. I'm just now starting to trade this week because it was a bank holiday. All right, 1 second, guys. Be right back. All right. If you guys can see here on the 15-minute time frame, we pulled back up. We pulled back up here and we failed to close below it. We still have 4 minutes. Come on, Pepper. Don't do this right now. We got people here watching. Come on. All right, we got 4 minutes left inside of this 15-minute candle, and I'm looking for it to close below so that I can take sells in the next candle. All right, guys. So it's inside of it. We just need it to close just below this gap, and that'll give us confirmation that we're changing structure from buys into sells. All right, makes sense? She needs to be a little more chill like Bean over here, guys. Check out my my camera right now. This right here, that's the definition of a chill guy. Bean. Coolest dog ever. Not gonna lie. Sorry, my first time trading with you and you do an FEG. I'm used to trading with Luca and Mamba. It makes sense though. FEGs are very simple to understand. And once you do understand them, it's going to make a lot of sense, and it's going to it's like definitely a game changer from trading a Fibonacci model or anything, because you pair it with all the other concepts and it just kind of shows you confirmation or when the setup isn't valid yet. And that's what I love about for valid gaps. It's very simple. It either closes below it, inside it, or it fills it and then it continues running up. So there's only a few variations. If you guys are still struggling to learn about for valid gaps, you can go check out some of the videos that I have on my YouTube channel, Trades by Marky. And I have videos on fair value gaps, inverse fair value gaps. 1 second. You've definitely been my favorite teacher on Legacy. You're doing great, or you're great, and I'm learning a lot from you. I love to hear that. Try my best to stay consistent with the content, keep you guys learning. I learned all this stuff for free myself, so I teach it for free. Go and check out any of these videos, or even just from the streams, you guys will see what concepts I'm using. There's only 5 or 6 that I mainly look at, and it kind of helps me find the narrative, and then I scale down. I think the main thing out of everything that I know is time frame alignment. Is knowing what time frames to use to find the narrative, and then confirm the trades, because I have an overall bullish narrative from this daily time frame. Like obviously I want to see this come up and close above. But then when I scale down to the lower time frame, these things like this right here can show me like if it's going to go up or down just based off of how this candle closes. And so knowing how to use the different time frames is going to definitely change it a lot for you guys. No screen? There's no way I don't have a screen on right now. Did it just disconnect or what? Have you guys not been able to see my screen at all? Oh, it lagged out. Yo, guys, what are you saying in the chat? I have a fiance. I'm getting married this year, guys. None of these comments, alright? It's been gone for like a minute. Oh, my computer was probably dying. I don't think I have an outlet somewhere here. I'll check though. Nah, we cooked, chat. We cooked. I'll plug it in for you guys though. Boom. Alright guys, alright. We didn't come to the stream to talk about appearances. We're here to take some trades and make some money. Alright guys, so we did in fact pull back up into this gap and close inside of it. You can see that we closed inside of this gap right now. So if it does in fact start running up here and this candle flips into a bullish one, I think I'm going to look for some longs. So we know what the daily time frame is going to do. It's not going to change. So I think it's time to dive into the lower time frame and see if we can catch a little execution. There you go. So I see we got a 1 minute IFPG right there. This 1 minute IFPG is actually being respected right there, and we're ripping up from it. So low-key, I'm looking to take a trade here. TBH. So on Legacy, if you're trading on futures, you're going to search out micro gold. You're not going to do this on TradingView. You're going to do this on Legacy charts. I just want to trade on this account. Be very conservative with your guys' risk today because obviously it's a Monday and it's also a bank holiday. So watch out, guys. Don't overtrade today. Don't over risk either. All right, we are in. Boom. I'm probably going to drop like 3 micros on this position, scaling down to the lower time frame here. 1 minute time frame. We already got a nice bullish expansion out of here. Drop in that position. Stop loss is just going to go below the low here. Sell stop. Let me show you how this is going to look on the chart. So here is our gap, right? We have an 1 minute IFPG. This is the same concept that I use for every single trade that I take. 1 minute IFPG. After I get this higher time frame narrative, scale down to the lower time frame, it supports the higher time frame. Then that's when I take a trade. So I just entered somewhere here. My stop loss is below the low here, and we're aiming for higher price. Probably just gonna aim for these highs right here. Let's go, chat. We got some beautiful highs, honestly. Beautiful built up highs right here. This is like literally the most perfect equal highs that I've seen. So I'm looking for this to get taken, and that's it pretty much. Rip out of here, take out these equal highs, and we got a beautiful setup. So I'm already in this position. Like I said, just be very conservative with your risk today, guys. We are trading during a bank holiday. And I wasn't planning on taking a trade, but honestly, I started doing my top-down analysis, and I was like, yo, low-key, this looks nice. Low-key, this looks like a pretty good setup. So TP is going to be at these highs, 4960. I'm executing this on my live account as well. Boom, position has been placed. I'm going to do a little bit of a bigger stop on my live account because I do like this 15-minute gap. I want to make sure that I'm factoring in for the entire 15-minute gap. Which I don't know if we're doing here on the 1 minute time frame. 4950, 4950. Yeah, we just barely are factoring in for the entire 15-minute gap. So as long as this 15-minute candle continues to expand out of this gap, we're chilling, guys. We're going to get a beautiful position. You going to get him in trouble for real. You in longs now? I am in longs. How come you entered since we're in a downtrend on the 1 minute? Why not wait for a break? So I did actually wait for a break. We got our IFEG right there. We also respected the 15-minute fair value gap right there. So we did in fact wait for confirmation. We got the confirmation lower time frame, and 15-minute time frames respecting it as well. So everything that I usually look for is there. We got a beautiful target as well. That pretty much checks off all the boxes for everything that I would even look for when I'm looking for a trade. Good question though. What'd you guys all eat today? What'd you guys do today? Beautiful expansion. There you go. That's what we like to see. Stop is safe below the lows as well. I'd like to see these gaps as well up on the 1 minute time frame to the left disrespected. You can see we have some gaps to the left. I want to see these disrespected as we run up higher. That would just give me more of a confirmation to look for those longs. If you guys think about it as well, the same stuff that we look for on a higher time frame, it's the same thing on a lower time frame, like right here. This is the 1 minute time frame, right? What if we could scale down to the 15-second time frame, which you can, by the way? Then this big bearish candle here would form a bunch of like lower time frame 5-second fair value gaps, right? So whenever we get a big bullish candle like this engulfing the other one, it pretty much closes above all those lower time frame fair value gaps that's inside of this candle. So guys, although candlestick patterns themselves are complete BS and they're just going to throw you off, if you guys learn about fair value gaps, you can kind of apply it to even candles. And you can see that this huge candle technically disrespected all these bearish ones. And so it's confirming our narrative. I like seeing big bullish candles whenever I'm looking for a reversal, guys. It's part of the game. And if you guys want to learn this exact model that I'm trading, I just uploaded a video on it today. Master trading reversals on the 1 minute time frame. Literally. So if you guys want to learn this exact model, this is exactly what I covered in the video. You find that higher time frame confluence, you scale down to the lower time frame, you look for confirmation off of this IFEG, and you just run it up after that displacement, right? This big bullish candle. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking as usual. How much people we got watching us on YouTube? 7. Let's go. What's up, YouTube? My first time doing FEG and I'm already up $10. I'm microing right now. Let's go, brother. On Legacy, how did you bring up the profits, etc. on the side screen? You just like add like positions, I think. It was positions. Add positions instead of charts and then just drag it to the right. Had some fire tacos. Let's go, dude. I love some tacos. I would love some tacos right now. What did you guys all eat? Come on, we got 114 people. Every person eats something else. I know you guys all ate something like cereal or something. Come on. Cheerios, Captain Crunch. What did you guys eat today? Colombian food? What is Colombian food? What does that consist of? Let's see what we got here. Okay. I mean, this looks good. This looks like a nice balanced meal. We got avocados. We got some sausages, eggs, beans. Okay. Beans with eggs. I haven't done that myself. Looks like most of the meals do have beans here. So it's a Colombian thing to have beans in every single meal. I mean, it's good. Beans are great protein. Yeah, we got beans in every single meal. This is some beans as well right there. Whew. Beans. Bro, I'm sure they stuffed some... Yeah, they found some way to stuff beans inside of burgers as well. I mean, it's cool. I love beans, you know what I mean? Now I know what Colombian food is. So I'll remember it. Beans. What do you think we will win or lose? We're always going to win, guys. We're always going to win. Beangers, bro. Beangers. Ecuadorian encaballado. Arepas. Had some beef jerky with pizza and grape soda. Beef jerky with pizza and a grape soda. Honestly, bro, I mean, that sounds like a premium deluxe meal, dude. We're almost at these equal highs. We're gonna get there 100%. What's your favorite tacos? What's that? Meat? Birrias? Birria tacos? Or pork. That like red pork though. I want Marky to make a mukbang video. Yeah, featuring what kind of food? We can do it on stream. I'll go over to Luca's place and do a mukbang video with all of them. Trades by smoke. Yeah. Beans. You funny, brother. That's exactly what I ate. That's funny. What does it look like? I'm on Legacy. I'm on 4974. It's the same exact chart. It's the same exact chart. So 4974. You can see here. We're at 4974. Let's go break even here, guys. No need to risk any more profit. We're already almost at the target here. We're aiming for this high. That should be just about 200 bucks. Catching those small wins again, bringing this account balance up. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful execution. You guys are copping a legacy funded account. Be sure to use code MARK. Send you guys the link in the chat. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, this is the Discord that you're in. It's the Legacy Funded Futures Discord. So that's what we do out here. Boom, boom. Made 35 bucks easily. I'll do regular contracts tomorrow. I trust you, man. Yeah, just tune in, bro. Learn the strategy and you'll trust me more and more because you yourself are going to understand it. What's your YouTube? My YouTube is Trades by Marky. Trades by Marky. You can also find me on Instagram, Full Send Traders. Full Send Traders on Instagram. I post executions. Like, you guys are going to see the same exact trades that we're taking today. We take it off of an IFEG. It confirms the setup. Like, let's find one right here. Where do we have an IFEG setup? That's off of a regular fair value gap. Oh, here. This is the one that I posted today. So we got an IFEG. You tap back into the IFEG on the 1 minute time frame, and we just run up. You get a beautiful expansion. That's what happened here. We got a 1 minute IFEG. We stayed above it, and we ripped up. So beautiful. And we have these nice equal highs. So I'm looking for this to go and take these highs now. Did we close above? Yeah, we also closed above all these fair value gaps. I was telling you guys. We need to close above the fair value gaps to the left-hand side to create new 1 minute IFEGs. So our position is protected now. That's why we're okay to go break even, because we're protected now. You know what I mean? We're protected. It's most likely not going to go back down into this IFEG. And if it does run through it, you know, it's going to go much lower. So it's better to just take a break even. Up 850. Let's go, Rad. Up $3.78, richest in the server. You definitely are, brother. Hey, as long as we're winning, you know what I mean? Maybe the wins are small today, but as long as you guys learn the system, your wins are going to get bigger and bigger over time. How come you're on 4957 and Legacy's 4974? Because I'm looking at the Forex.com chart and you're looking at the futures chart. But we're trading futures, guys. I just like using this chart because I trade for value gaps, and it is the cleanest chart for value gaps. I trade with $100 0.01 lot. Dude, with 0.01 lot, if you hold a good position, like, I love doing this, guys. On a live account, you just hold the positions overnight. Let's go, guys. Almost there. We're about to take it out. Looked away for a second, and we are almost at TP. Hoping for $200 here. I'd love to take a low $200 winning day. That's all we need. Low risk. Literally three micros. We're about to take these equal highs. But guys, that's on my funded account. What about on the live account? I dropped 3 lots on this position. We're floating $1,806. This is a live account, guys. Check it out. Check it out. Click on my screen. Zooming in. Live account. Floating $1,800. We're about to take this high, and I'm going break even because I haven't moved to my stop yet here. TP at these equal highs, $2,100. That's what I'm aiming for here at the equal highs. Come on. Guys, take partials because sometimes it reverses on us right before it takes the highs. That happens. So be sure you guys aren't upset if it does run down here. I'm going to hold through this. Let's go. Just a little bit more. And we're about to TP. Guys, spam some W's. Actually, we haven't hit the TP. There's no need to spam W. What if it reverses right here? Come on. Come on, come on. Take out this buy side liquidity. Give us a little W today. Boom. As soon as this gets taken out, that's our TP. And you guys can always aim just slightly higher than the highs because that's how a liquidity grab works. It digs up way past the highs and then it comes back down. So take a look at most of the trades that I have here. Like I usually aim just slightly above or below the lows. So those 2 trades weren't an example of that. But like here, we have a low. I'm aiming slightly below the low there. We have a low here. I'm going to aim much lower than the low here as well. That's just the way that the market operates most of the time. It will run much lower than the low to grab that liquidity. Okay, so we just pulled back down rapidly without taking a high. Let's see if we pull back up into one of these gaps here. Still pretty confident in this trade. Come on. Almost took out the highs. You just got to go up one more time. It's rebalancing the 15-minute time frame there. I think I actually want to give it a little bit more room so I don't get taken out. Because we just tapped into a fair value gap and also rebalanced the 15-minute time frame right there. Come on. Come on, come on. That would actually be pretty devastating if we got taken out without it sweeping out these highs. Come on. I still survived. My position on the live account's really good, to be honest. Okay, that took me out on there, though. Break even. Break even on the funded account. That's a little bit unfortunate. Didn't take the highs, so we got cooked. Got taken out at break even on the live account too. But it's Monday, guys. I'm not going to overtrade. I'm not going to look for another entry. I'm going to accept this as a break-even trade today. We got super close to our target, and unfortunately, we just didn't hit the target today. Sucks a little bit. Sucks just a little bit, you know, it stings a little bit. But I hope you guys learned something. Drop a comment for me so I can make a little trade recap for the Instagram page. Let everybody know that we were live today and that we hit a break-even today. Alright guys, I hate to do this, but we hit break even on today's setup. Let me show you guys why I took it. 15-minute candle pulled back up and closed inside of the gap. We took the trade in the next 15-minute candle because it was respecting this 1-minute IFEG. So our entry was right there inside of this 1-minute IFEG. It ripped up and we were aiming for these equal highs. So wherever there's equal highs, typically there's stop losses right above it and market takes that out and runs lower. We were floating just about, I was floating like almost $2,000 on the live account. And we get to this high and just barely miss it before dropping down and taking out my break even. It is a Monday and I unfortunately don't want to enter any more trades. If this hits my TP, I'd still love to see it. But no more trades from us today. Had a beautiful live stream with over 100 people in there. People are tuning out. Let's see what people are saying in the general chat. Break even. Some people still secured some bread. 198. Let's go. Tune in for the Asia live streams because even when we're break even, we learn something. You guys can learn about IFPGs. You guys can learn about my reversal model. Tune into those streams every day. W's. When do you trade again? I typically trade at 7 p.m. PST every day. This is my time that I go live. It's going to be either 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I trade gold during Asia session. I appreciate the time and energy you take to come out here and help us, bro. It's been a serious struggle doing this solo. I know, man. And you don't have to like signal bot me. Sometimes it's just helpful to come in and have a community of people doing the same stuff. We're constantly growing. This is a prop firm community, so we're going to get bigger and bigger. It's also a beautiful platform that we have on the prop firm, so go check it out if you haven't already. Use code MARK at checkout. I'll send you guys the link. Go check out our accounts. And if you guys are struggling to pass and you want to pay a little bit more for the instant funded, send me a message. You guys can get those directly through me. What's your schedule again for trades? Yeah, for the trades, it's going to be either 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. PST. I'll send it out every time. I send it out in the live stream and in my Telegram. So just tune into that. Sounds amazing. Thank you, brother. I'll be there. Let's go. Sent you a friend request to DM you as you said. All right, brother. I'll check that out as soon as the stream ends. Can you elaborate on that real quick? Are you talking about the instant fundeds? Great live. Been looking at gold more and more, trying to get comfortable with its price action. Gold is awesome price action, to be honest.